The 2K community has a huge problem, and it's wreaking havoc throughout the entire game. It's bigger than microtransactions, bigger than skill-based matchmaking. Yes, even bigger than the RNG shooting. And if left unchecked, could ruin features we fought years as a community to attain. Do you know what it is? Drop your final guesses in the comments right now. Because the biggest problem in the 2K community is nostalgia. Yes, this feeling has some people in the community so delulu, they think bringing back pie charts is actually a good idea. But fear not, in this video, we'll reveal 3 features the 2K community is begging to return that are blinded by nostalgia. So smash that like button, let go of these custom t-shirts, because it's time to get right into it. But wait, before we all can be freed from its grasp, we first must understand the nature of the beast we're fighting. So sit back and let me introduce you to nostalgia. Psychologists call it a self-memory system, a sentimental longing for the past based on memories. And while that might sound harmless, don't be fooled. Dancing with this damsel too long could end in disaster. Because while reminiscing on our summers, playing at Sunset Beach in 2K15 seems like a better experience, nostalgia will have us completely forget that that game was ran by demigods and glitches. Chasing that feeling is literally like a drug for our brain, which is why it's so hard for us to break free from this first feature. I would say kids today would never understand, but in 2K25, you guys got a glimpse into why the golden era of NBA 2K has a large portion of the 2K community in a chokehold. These parks were the epitome of what this era stood for. No flair, no fantasy, just hoops. From Rivet City all the way to 2K19's neighborhood, these parks were the mecca for everything that went down in NBA 2K, which is why some are requesting they make a permanent return in NBA 2K26. But there's where your nostalgia is taking over. Don't get me wrong, I love these parks as much as the next guy, but we have to stop focusing on the past and look towards the future. I think Double H put it best when he said, "I want a new area, much smaller than the city, that looks like real basketball courts, with no shadows, bright colors, high saturation, with exactly 4 3s courts, 2 2s courts, and 1 1s court on the main park area. Which means I want less got next spots and more people allowed in each server, leading to way less waiting time in between games and overfilled servers. In other words, return to a realistic basketball environment, focus on hoops while giving us something new. I'd personally love to see one park that rotates its backdrop every season, with 2 affiliations fighting over the love of the city, while the theater is reworked into a full matchmaking mode with rotating IRL courts similar to Live 19. Because hate it or love it, the convenience of matchmaking will always beat the old gen got next spots in 2025. Speaking of breaking traditions, the hold nostalgia has on this next feature almost got me banned from the 2K community. Seems like I might have struck a nerve with the last video, and justifiably got dragged for it. In case you missed it, I said that the stage and more needs to disappear for NBA 2K26. And while I wholeheartedly agree with this sentiment, it seems like a lot of y'all was not rocking with that suggestion. But if we take a step back and look at gaming as a whole, can we honestly say that nostalgia isn't playing a huge role in y'all's sentiment? Walk with me for a second. Answer me in the comments. How many places in NBA 2K25 are there to play comp? How do you know if you're one of the top skill locks or PGs? Where should you play in the game if you're trying to get better at NBA 2K? I'll bet there's 4 people right now in the comments that give me 4 different answers. Therein lies my issue. Most of the 2K community has no idea who the actual best players are. And if you compare that to other games like Marvel Rivals or Rainbow Six Siege, we know exactly who the top ranked players are, even by the hero they play. While I want the comp community to have, like Power said, a place to pull up on their friends, fight for the courts, and have great competitive matchups, we can't deny the impact of this misconception of who the real comp community has on gameplay feedback in NBA 2K. Because the leaderboards may tell me I'm the 5th best team in the game, and casuals assume they're beating the best to get there. Or if they play on the 500 court in stage that they're actually going against top competition. But in reality, they aren't even coming close. So when they hear actual top players like Lai, Iggy, or Tutak complain about movement, animations, or defense, they assume they're just trying to cheese the game, when lack of explosiveness, responsiveness, and control are a real issue in the game. So in 2K26, it's time we create some structure. Introducing NBA 2K's new and improved ranked area, where the best competition comes to play, with leaderboards based on position and mode, with exclusive cosmetics that rotate every single season, with expanded rank tiers that include a prize of triple VC and rep per game at the top ranks. And if that's not enough, stage sweats, I hear you. Keep your part, but this time make it accessible through this rank center, with all games played on the courts counting towards your rank, with a VC multiplier that works both ways. Win, and you'll win big, but lose, and you might find yourself bankrupt. If you wanna be the best, you gotta beat the best. And with them all in one place, they shouldn't be that hard to find. Experience is the best teacher, and it's time for some of y'all in the 2K community to get your head pushed in, because nothing teaches you that there's levels to 2K like being hard stuck in a rank. But absolutely nothing compares to the delusion nostalgia spreads over this last feature. For the love of all things 2K, you guys gotta let this one go. I don't know what love potion nostalgia has y'all under, but whether it's dual archetypes, pie charts, or both, these are all terrible ideas for the builder. I mean, for years, us OGs worked tirelessly day and night to get Mike Wang to release us from the shackles of being role players, to give us the freedom to fully customize our builds any way we see fit. And with the release of Gen 9 consoles in 2K21, we finally got that chance. Just for y'all in 2025 to be begging for that very builder to return. Y'all can't be serious. Take them rose-colored glasses off and actually look at the facts. Aside from some balancing issues 2K needs to do across heights, the fact is, the builder isn't the issue. 2K community's real beef is with the gameplay. Like Double H highlighted, gameplay and animations can make a builder feel better or worse. In 2K20, movement was free-flowing. There are a variety of dribble animations usable against good competition, with nearly no restrictions on animations based on height. And you can completely dominate with any playstyle no matter what the traditional meta was, which let the community completely overlook some major issues in the game, like post-hooking from the corner and animation glitches. Yet 2K25's lack of control over movement, sustained explosiveness, RNG shooting, and poor responsiveness makes a game with better build diversity, better rep rewards, and my team content added all year long feel like the worst 2K of all time. Yes, even over 18. All I'm saying is y'all might want to check your nostalgia. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a bum with a logo that's trying to release the 2K community from nostalgia's grasp. If you want 5 more changes 2K can implement to save us from nostalgia, tap that video on the screen. And on that note, I'ma see y'all in that one. Good night.